Hey Greg, I was going to show you a couple of variations on the chords for player, Baby Come Back, that may help you out. So I had the wrong key. The guy that was demonstrating it, he was up half a step, so I just put the capo first fret. And I'll tell you why we're doing this, because it's going to make life a hell of a lot easier. First chord, there's really no getting around that one. That's your A sharp over B sharp, or B sharp over A sharp. Sorry, B flat over A flat. Really no way to cheat that one. The only thing you can do is, instead of playing a bass note here, because you have your capo on the first fret, you also have that same note open, meaning that you can do this as opposed to this. Same chord. For jazz chords and stuff that's kind of funky, usually they like to isolate the bass tone, meaning that they want to have this guy and then a dead string. So you can get that. It just gives kind of a jazzier feel. The next chord that's probably going to help you out is a jazz version of, in this case, it's going to be a G minor 7th. And what I'm going to do for this one here is third finger bars across. Again, you're going to isolate your bass tone. So that means 5th fret or 5th string is muted out. Second finger comes across and deadens that string. So you have this chord here. So it's just basically going back and forth between those chords, and the odd time he's going to throw in this case it's going to be a C minor 7th. What I like to do for this one is to avoid a bar chord, because your fingers are going to get tired playing an entire song like that. Take this chord shape and just move it up to your 8th fret. So your main riff kind of sounds like this. The rhythm's tricky. It's very kind of jazz, funk and styled. To give you an example, it's just kind of something like this here. Just before it goes into the chorus, I'm swapping out the C minor 7th with a C major. What I'm doing for that one is just using just that third finger and just barring across, deadening that 5th string again, and really it's just these last 4 strings that are in play here. So going into the chorus, it kind of sounds like this here. Actually, wrong chord there. Sorry about that. And here's where the capo again comes in handy. G major 7th, a couple of different ways of playing it. Jazz style. There's this style here. But what we're going to do is, because we have an acoustic guitar, we're going to utilize the open strings, meaning that you're going to play your bass note there, and all you need is just your first finger on your, I'll call it 3rd fret or 2nd fret retro, respective to the capo. So really it's just this guy and this guy. And that's your G major 7th. It's going to have a fuller sound than this guy here. Because you're utilizing those open strings. and then do those same jazz style seventh chords, minor seventh chords. While I'm up here, instead of going back down to the first fret to catch the F minor seventh, I'm going to make this guy here, which is just an E minor chord, open F, F note here, and this guy. From there, back down to, I'm going to use this version now of the minor seventh, the G minor seventh, and then this version of the C minor seventh. So that chorus is going to sound something like this here. At the end, I'm just using just a stock, I guess it would be a C sharp major seventh. Anyways, I hope those chords help you out. I'll talk to you soon, buddy.